Dee's fine. And it wasn't her boyfriend that was the problem. It was her father the entire time. He convinced me that she was about to die, that she needed help, and in reality, she has a family that really cares about her, a boyfriend that loves her to death and would not hurt her. He would do anything to help her, not hurt her. Like, he would beat up people to save her than to hurt her. But I think her father just wanted either attention, publicity, money, or all of the above. I think he was expecting me to make him famous for his missing daughter because he knew how much I cared for her. And, well, I got manipulated. And, to Robert, I am so fucking sorry. I was convinced that you were her main problem and all this. He convinced me that you were the one that is forcing her to do heroin and all this stupid stuff. And I am so sorry. I am so sorry. If there's any way I can repay you, I will do it. There's a reason I took down all those videos, but besides when she was found. She's been in a safe place this entire time. She's with people that actually love her, unlike her fucking father. And her father claims to be clean and sober and living his full life, but when you look at him and you talk to him, you know he's on meth. And he's just a mass manipulator and tries to ruin everything for everyone. And I guess he was thinking that, oh, she doesn't need him anymore, so I'm going to make her need me. I'm going to force her to stay with me. I'm going to force her to rehab. Along with, he made a fucking big mistake yesterday. Like, if he really wanted her to go to rehab, number one, he would make sure that he stays with her in the night. He didn't do that. Number two, he wouldn't drop bombs on her, saying that her mom's in jail. Your aunt just died. Like, who does that to somebody? You don't do that to somebody that's struggling already. You could just make somebody that's already struggling with one thing and then say, like, why should I even, like, deal with this? Like, I should just kill myself. I'm literally shaking right now because I am so angry about the way that he manipulated me for views. You know what I mean? Like, he wanted the word out so he can be in the light of everybody else, the good father. And in actuality, he wasn't. The only good people that are good to her is her boyfriend's mom, the dogs that live in her house, because, you know, dogs are the best, and her boyfriend, who's been with her for 6 years and love and care about her and only ever treats her well. So why are you trying to convince me that she's possibly murdered in her own fucking house? She's lived there for 3 years. It's her house. So I don't know why you're trying to convince me that she's dead somewhere. Trying to convince me that she's somewhere dead, buried in someone's backyard because, you know, overdoses happen all the time and she's not being looked after of. I know Deanna. She doesn't just pick random ass people. If she picked Robert, he must be a really good guy because she's been with nobody else. Like, she's had no other boyfriends. This was her first boyfriend and her last boyfriend because they're going to get married. They are in love. And, you know, Mike, there's nothing you can fucking do about it because she's a 21-year-old lady. And if you don't like her boyfriend, you can go suck a fucking dick. Telling me all these fucking lies that he's abusing her and hurting her. In reality, you're the one who just hurting her and just trying to get her back for some odd reason. Like, why do you want her? Because you're alone? Do you want her because you live alone and you don't have a wife and you have no other kids and all your other kids are in jail and you... It's fucking... I had an hour-long conversation with Robert's mom, and I'm literally about to go to the police station and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you doing this shit to her? You convinced other people to do this shit to her? It's fucking ridiculous. No wonder people were telling me she's fine. And then her dad telling me she isn't, like... I'm amazed she's not in the witness protection program. Like, there's a reason why she doesn't want her dad to see her. And you guys were right. Like, her dad is a bad guy. Her dad is the problem. And he made me think, like, just because she's on heroin, he isn't the problem. Everybody else is. And for people who never done drugs, you wouldn't understand. Like, it's a coping mechanism. It helps you. And once you start, like, certain drugs, you cannot stop, or there's a possibility you can die if you try to stop by yourself. So I just wanted to put this out here and tell everyone she's fine. There is no justice for Dee unless justice for Dee is getting her dad in jail for all the things that he's done to her. So, Deanna, I am so sorry. Like, you didn't deserve that. Along with Robert. No one deserves that. See, I'm shaking. Like, he convinced me this could have been a worldwide thing, that, like, she's missing and she's going to be the next murder victim and she's probably already dead in the ground somewhere and all this bullshit. And then it makes sense that Deanna doesn't want to contact me because I'm teaming up with her fucking dad.